Hello everyone. Once again, welcome to my channel. My name is Shivakrishnan and I upload videos related to data analytics and its tools such as Power BI, Excel, and I also make videos related to AI and writing prompts to AI. So before we move forward, do wish you a very happy Diwali. All right, and I am pretty sure that you're very much excited about this Diwali, and so am I. Okay, and as usual, I will be continuing with uploading videos related to DAX queries. Okay, that even on Diwali, I am uploading videos, and while we celebrate, we still have to focus on our learning. All right, we have our celebration going on. That's okay. The celebration is there, but we can also learn. All right, and there are many benefits for that. Okay, so let's get started with today's video. And in today's video we will be studying standard deviation. Okay, so before we move forward, before I dive into this topic, I will explain standard deviation, my own understanding. It's very simple words, is to understand the variance. What I mean by this is that if the trends or the pattern is unpredictable and if it's not very much clear, then that's where standard deviation comes in handy. As a data analyst, like let's say when you're studying the statistics, if things are going on an upward trend, okay, then it's all good. And if things are going completely downwards, right, then we will study the reasons. Well, that's pretty much simple. But then if the trend is very much uneven, unpredictable, sometimes up, sometimes down, you know it becomes essential for us to understand the variance. Now I'll try to explain what I mean by this. Okay, uh, I'll just show you with the help of this clustered column, like what exactly do I mean. Okay, I'll drag the month into x-axis. All right, and then the total quantity sold, I'll place that into y-axis. And now what I'm going to do is here the the chart does indicate that it's pretty much, I would say, going into the downward. But then or let's say that if I were to look at the sales amount, perhaps that could also give us the picture. Let's see if there is any uneven pattern going on. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. Again, this is a very simple graph, but here it's pretty much easy to understand that the graph is actually going downwards. All right, but then there are certain fields wherein that the data is pretty much uneven. Okay, so we'll study the variance. All right, so it's going to be a very simple video wherein I'll be writing the DAX query to understand the variance. Okay, I'll delete this. I'll write the DAX query, and then in upcoming videos I'll be looking on more advanced analysis, which is moving average. All right, I'm studying that. So I do a lot of trial and error and research with regards to DAX queries, and so as to share all that valuable knowledge with you, through which I will be helping myself, and I do hope that it helps you also. Okay, so variance is equal, I'll just assign the name as variance. Okay, variance is equals to st standard dev dot p population. All right, and let's study. I'll select quantity sold, close bracket, hit enter, and in a few minutes time our DAX query will be created. All right, this is done. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I will select line and clustered column chart, and I just want to highlight that which was the month where the variance was very much high. Okay, Here we have the x-axis. Let's say, let me minimize this because, and in the end I will be assigning the header here. Okay, in the x-axis I'll be dragging the month. All right, and in y-axis I'll present the quantity sold, y-axis of column, and then for the line y-axis I will drag the variance. Okay, so in the November month the variance wasn't that high, but in few months like such as September the variance is very high. Okay, so let's understand, right, that what exactly do I mean by this, the variance being high and variance being too low. See, high variance mean that the data points are very much spread out, and what it means is that things are not consistent and it can be unpredictable, and that could be external factors that could lead to high variance. All right, and low variance would means that the performance is pretty consistent, stable, and the environment is pretty much controlled. All right, so in today's video, it's going to be just the basic understanding of standard deviation. All right, and in the upcoming video I hope to cover moving average. And in the meanwhile, first let me assign the header. All right, I'll change the color. Let's say I will go with plain color, and then I will enable the text. Okay, I'll write the text, change the color to obviously black. I'll ensure this is bold. Okay, standard deviation. I'll just write the name standard deviation. I'll ensure that this is bigger, and I'll increase the font size for this particular heading, standard deviation. Okay, now it's pretty much important to understand. I was saying in regards to moving average, right? Moving average is that when the patterns are not clear, right, and when the trends are pretty uneven. So in that case, for us to do the demand forecasting, in you would be needing moving average, because in real life also things can be uneven. Things don't go always on a very much predictable path, especially businesses. So businesses will be looking for answers as in what exactly is happening, right? So if the trends are uneven, unpredictable, then if you use moving average, that will help us to give us the proper prediction, so that the businesses can be well prepared to deal with fluctuations. And that's where moving average will be used, and I hope to cover that in the upcoming video. All right, so thank you so much for patiently watching this video, and once again do wish you a happy and a bright and a prosperous Diwali to everyone. Stay safe, take care, have a lovely day, and in case if you have not subscribed to the channel, do subscribe to this channel and share this with your friends. Okay, thank you, have a lovely day ahead.